Hey guys, it is I, McDoolies, and let's talk about today's Nintendo Direct. Well, the end of the Direct did bring something weird. There's a new system for your virtual games called virtual game cards, so that you can share them amongst your secondary switches if you got more than that, and you can share them with family members. That came at the very end. I wanted to talk about it first. I thought it was kind of weird, but apparently it solves problems for people that want to, like have the thing on their secondary switch, and without like having to, oh, you got to get onto the Wi-Fi. Well, I don't have any Wi-Fi where I'm at on this plane or this and that. Makes it easier. And so after I believe it's 12 days. Is it 2 weeks or 12 days? So after 2 weeks, it just automatically goes back to the console that you let the person or your other Switch borrow from. And I think it's pretty cool. What they're trying to do is cool. They're trying to make it to where sharing is easier, and you don't go, hey, well, I got a family, I got to get a physical copy. That's going to save them money, because those carts that Nintendo uses, those little tiny carts, are very expensive. Also, I forgot to mention, you can only let a person borrow one game at a time, so you can't go crazy with it. The first game shown is DQ Dragon Quest remake of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 on one game. It looks really good. I love Dragon Quest games. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is awesome. I hope it's not too expensive. It should probably only cost $30 in my opinion. I mean, it's just a remake of a game, and it's it's not like they redid it from the ground up like Final Fantasy VII. This was a Switch 1 Direct. If you want to watch the Switch 2 Direct, that comes on April 2nd. Raidou Remastered is coming. I've never heard of it before, so like remastered, it's brand new to me. Raidou is a detective that handles supernatural cases and summons demons. And similar to a Persona game, if you defeat an enemy, you can recruit them, an enemy demon. And I thought that's pretty awesome. The combat is not turn-based, it's actually action. It kind of reminds me of the Tales series. Shadow Labyrinth releases on July 18th. It looks like a Metroidvania style game. It's pretty cool. If you like Hollow Knight, you'll like it. Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar. I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's just another Story of Seasons game. There's so many freaking farming / sim games. But if you're into that kind of thing, this looks really great. I mean, it looks like the characters are going to be interesting as you, build things up. Town gets bigger. I mean, it looks sweet. Oh, and the island you're on is really windy, so you can fly around. I thought that was awesome. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Freaking the coolest game, obviously, in this Direct. The footage doesn't look like it's from a regular Nintendo Switch. It looks like they pulled it off of the Switch 2. Because it reminds me of a PlayStation 4 game, and they say that the Switch 2 is going to be, the games are going to look about like a PlayStation 4 Pro. Well, McDoolies, how can they do that? It's not going to be as powerful, is it? They use tricks that you and I don't understand. Maybe if you're into into technology, you can explain it in the comments. Okay, I'm not going to go there. So technology's gotten better. Yeah, it's going to be an LCD screen, but instead of an OLED, but LCD technology is not the same as it used to be. We'll see. Disney Villains Curse Cafe. It looks alright. It looks like a cell phone game. I don't know how much they could possibly charge for it. I mean, I'd only charge $20. It's a cool concept. I just wish they would have made it look a little bit better. Witchbrook looks pretty cool to me. I mean, they kind of went cheap on the art style. But you can fly around on a freaking broom and go to witch school. So, I mean, if you're into that, if you're into Harry Potter, it looks like you might like it. I think it's cool. I don't think the price tag should be high. I mean, it looks like freaking I'm playing Super Nintendo game, but with more memory. Eternal Life of Goldman. Freaking awesome looking, man. Like, it reminds me of that DuckTales game where you're Scrooge McDuck and you jump around on people's head with your cane. Sweet. The cane can be upgraded with magic. Art's cool, man. You're just an old geezer, side-scrolling RPG dude. And I'm into it, man. I don't think it should be a full-price game. $40 sounds about right to me. If they charge $50, lame. Gradius Origins. Get to play a bunch of Gradius games on a collection. Not much to say about it. If you got an older dad or something that's from the 70s or 80s, pick it up for him. Pokemon Legends ZA. It looks fun as heck, and it looks ugly as heck. Sad again. I think Pokemon Arceus is the best Pokemon game, you know, that you can get on Switch. The battles look great. At least it's a different concept. You're in one city, and the city has wild areas. So at night, when night comes, you battle trainers. You start at the level of Z, and you got to work your way up all the way up to A. It's pretty cool. Hopefully, it's not like a short game, and they got some extra stuff in there for us. It's just so damn ugly, man. The buildings look like they're just, you know, I love like a 3-year-old drum. Saga Frontier 2 Remaster made an appearance, and it looks cool. It doesn't look like they did too much to it. So once again, don't be charging me more than $30, alright? You guys went cheap. They have new content. You guys cheaped out, okay? Keep it a reasonable price so people might actually buy it. They might pay no $50, $60. Marvel Comic Invasion looks really cool. Like, it's a type of beat 'em up that I would like. Yeah, I like how they started doing Ninja Turtle beat 'em ups, and now they're going with X-Men. Great freaking idea. Some people are like, it's not so cool. Like, well, for old dudes, a lot of us old dudes do like that kind of stuff. You know, you can do couch co-op or you can do online play. You have a team of 2. So it just sounds really cool to get like 3 friends, you know, together with you and just play a 4-person beat 'em up X-Men game. Tamagotchi Life, whatever the hell, man. It looks pretty sweet. It's like, looks like living in a dream. It's weird. At the end of the trailer, like this big, huge dude comes up. You think it's like a regular sized person just walking up, but it ended up being huge. And they're like, "Hey," and all the voices are like these electronic AI voices. It'd probably be fun if you're into that kind of simulation game, but it is pretty weird. If you don't like simulation games, I don't think you're gonna like this. I think Animal Crossing might be a better choice. Miyamoto, I saw him. He looks pretty good, man. That guy's got to be older than heck, but he's doing pretty good. Japanese people, man, they're ageless. There's a new app, and I've heard mixed opinions from people that some people say, oh, this app is so stupid. Just watch a YouTuber, they'll research it for you. Which, yeah, I'd like that. But what if I want to beat the YouTubers and come out with my video? So if you're a creator, this is great. You just turn your phone app on Nintendo when you wake up in the morning and go, okay, I guess I'll do a video on this, a video on this. A lot of YouTubers probably hate it, though, because you don't have to watch them anymore. You can use the app. Me personally, like, if I wasn't making YouTube videos, I wouldn't watch it. I'd watch, like, RGT85 or Wood or something if I wanted to get Nintendo news, for example. Spawn Wave. I mean, there's so many good options. You know, why scroll through a boring app when you can, you know, have a good time and watch a cool show. Alright, well, that's about it. Pretty excited about Switch 2. Games look pretty cool. That's the final games for Switch 1. And I really think that, well, I don't even know if I told y'all. So, yeah, more information on the backwards compatibility is that, yeah, there will be doing that, and so you can upgrade. And there's going to be Switch 1 and Switch 2 versions, just like there's PS4 and PS5 versions. Alright, well, that's about it. Big Glues out.